Have you ever suddenly realized you're lost in a thorny relationship, where the person you trust is the very one sowing seeds of lingering pain? Lessons on narcissistic personality disorder aren't taught in school, and they rarely come up in everyday conversations, leaving us easy prey, often without knowing it. In the beginning, this relationship might feel as sweet as a dream. They charm you with their perfection, leaving you captivated by their sweet words and gestures of care. You easily overlook the small warning signs, thinking they're just normal hiccups along the way. You show understanding for their mistakes, empathize with their past hurts, and believe that your genuine love can heal everything. You might even feel proud to be that special person, the only one who can truly understand and accept their real self. But then, the mask gradually slips, and you wake up to a harsh reality. You realize you're in too deep, caught in a quagmire of manipulation, abuse, and control. The one you trusted wholeheartedly is, in fact, silently draining your life force. Time, money, energy, compassion, and even your health all have been poured into this relationship with a fragile hope for a better future. But in the end, all you receive in return is exhaustion, emptiness, and emotional wounds that are hard to heal. Are you trapped in a relationship as toxic as this? Do you yearn to break free from control and rediscover your true self? Subscribe to the channel today so you won't miss upcoming videos, where I'll share valuable insights and effective strategies to help you deal with narcissists. To understand and deal with narcissists, we must first see their true nature. One common mistake when facing a narcissist is attempting to get them to stop inappropriate behavior or expressing dissatisfaction with how they treat you by saying things like, "Don't treat me like that," or "You're making things worse." In reality, arguing or confronting a narcissist only reinforces their sense of power and control over you. Every reaction you give them is like fuel, sparking their ongoing power game, showing them that you're still under their control. You've likely heard that setting boundaries is crucial when dealing with narcissists, but few explain that true boundary setting begins with yourself and serves to protect your peace and personal values, not to change someone else's behavior. Boundaries are self-determined rules, unspoken but demonstrated through your choices, actions, and commitment to your values. Instead of words that create walls easily broken, think of boundaries as an impenetrable territory in your mind and heart, and in a space no one can invade without your permission. At their core, narcissists are like children who never matured, lacking self-restraint and driven to test others' limits. Voicing your boundaries only fuels their curiosity and desire for control, like forbidding a mischievous child from doing something they'll only want to try it more. For them, respect is an alien concept. They'll keep testing and provoking you, not out of hate, but because they lack the ability to restrain their selfish and childlike desires. So, when dealing with narcissists, silently and steadfastly establish boundaries for yourself. Consistent actions and maintaining your stance are far more effective deterrents than words. When you truly live according to what you accept and reject, the narcissist will soon realize they cannot penetrate your inner world and will yield to your self-control. In this psychological battle, the first and most important strategy I want to share with you is the art of ignoring. Narcissists are typically arrogant, believing they deserve attention. Ignoring them, refusing to engage in arguments, or disregarding their jabs will test their patience and make them feel as though they're losing some of their power. Nothing deflates a narcissist's ego more than indifference. When a narcissist is in the mood to stir up conflict or drama, everything they say is a trap. Whether they question your self-worth, show disdain, or leave you feeling misunderstood, it's all designed with one aim: to make you feel inadequate, bad, ashamed, rejected, or insecure. Once they've broken you down, they feel much better. So when they get angry and start throwing toxic tactics at you, don't take the bait and don't try to set a trap in return. There's no point in reasoning with a narcissist, especially when they're in that mood, as any reaction from you only fuels their dissent. Break their script by disabling your emotional buttons. Take a deep breath, stay calm, and show no reaction. Your indifference will render them powerless, ultimately abandoning their game. Remember, nothing changes until you change. So when dealing with a narcissist, never expect that they will change for the better. Accepting this reality is difficult, but the undeniable truth is that narcissists lack self-awareness and are incapable of growth or self-improvement. Their sole aim is to exploit you and take whatever benefits them. Thus, my second strategy to help strengthen your sense of safety and peace is the principle of no contact. This means no meetings, no conversations, no answering calls, texts, or emails from them. No connections through social media, not through friends or family, complete disconnection. This isn't just about keeping distance, but about locking the door entirely so they have no chance of returning, not even a sliver. Just a slightly open door, and they will find a way to come back, influencing your life one way or another. Narcissists never run out of ideas to manipulate and control others. If you've watched my videos on a narcissist's behavior when alone, you'll see the lengths they go to, spending time devising unbelievable schemes to secure more sources of supply to feed their distorted ego. Even when uninterested in the relationship, they still want the option to return whenever they wish or exploit you when an opportunity arises. Thus, no contact is the essential step to regain control over your life, protect your mental health, and avoid getting caught back in the negative cycle a narcissist creates. If you've been in a long-term relationship with a narcissist and know their nature well, here's a smart tactic I'd like to introduce. Use their own narcissistic traits against them. This advanced strategy requires subtlety, skill, and a deep understanding of their psychology. Remember, narcissists are obsessed with their image and crave admiration. They live for praise, reputation, and power. You can exploit this weakness to guide them subtly. For instance, if you're dealing with a narcissist who wants to be seen as the perfect parent, subtly suggest that caring for the children will boost their image in others' eyes. They may not truly love their kids, but for fear of losing face, they'll play the part of the exemplary parent. For paranoid narcissists, gently remind them of the risk of having dark secrets exposed. Fear of losing honor will make them reconsider their actions. And for impulsive narcissists, entice them with bait opportunities to fulfill their thirst for power, control, or admiration. They will find these temptations hard to resist, allowing you to steer them in your direction. However, always remember this is a dangerous game. You must stay strong mentally, control your emotions, and act wisely. Avoid getting dragged into their quagmire, and always put your well-being first. More importantly, exercise restraint when using this method. Overusing it may make the narcissist aware and prompt them to counterattack, pulling you into the cycle they created. Use this strategy cautiously and only when truly necessary. Another key point to remember is that when faced with criticism and judgment from a narcissist, understand that their primary goal is to undermine your value to maintain their sense of power and superiority. These criticisms are not a reflection of who you truly are, but simply a mirror of their own deep-seated insecurities. When they judge or speak poorly of you, it's not based on anything you've done. It stems from their own feelings of inadequacy, fear, or jealousy. Every time you try to explain yourself or push back, the narcissist gains more ammunition to keep attacking. They won't hesitate to twist your words to further their control and satisfaction. So, when they accuse, insult, or attempt to manipulate you, remember that their objective is to provoke an emotional reaction. Instead of getting angry or feeling the need to defend yourself, try responding calmly and lightly agreeing. For example, if they criticize you as the worst cook and claim the meal tastes bad, you might respond with, "Yes, you may be right, I have made better meals before." Agreeing isn't always the appropriate response. It requires tact and judgment based on the situation. The key is that by not becoming defensive, you unintentionally disrupt the script they intended, leaving them confused when they don't get the reaction they expected. Recognizing that insults are merely provocations, not actual issues, helps you remain calm and respond wisely. In doing so, you save your energy, maintain peace of mind, and avoid getting drawn into a cycle of negative emotions. View it as a challenge to build your confidence, not letting anyone else determine your worth. Remember, your power lies in your ability to resist others' manipulation of your emotions and actions. Focus on staying true to your values and ignore judgments that serve no constructive purpose. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope today's insights have helped you better understand how to manage and establish healthy distance with narcissists in your life. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is to stay true to your values and boundaries, allowing the narcissist to realize they no longer have control over you. Remember, true strength comes from self-confidence and self-control. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any content that helps improve your quality of life and protect your mental well-being. Let's work together to build a stronger, more positive community. See you in the next video.